Hi, it's Annie and welcome to Sensing Vitality. Today we're going to do a fabulous lesson for balance, working with standing with the idea of spider wisdom. And the spiders are so agile and can, maneuver with 8 legs, and we're going to just do our 4 limbs here. And I think you're going to have fun with this one, and it's super powerful. So let's rub your hands. This is from my Patreon series, working with spiders and how we can improve our balance and lightness on our feet. So you're going to rub your hands, get them nice and warm, and your left hand, the palm is going to cover the eye. All right, and spiders have 6 to 8 eyes, so it's pretty interesting. And now with the right hand, very lightly, rub your fingers together and then touch the backs of the fingers of the left hand, stroking the hand over your left eye. Stroke down the forearm, elbow very lightly with the fingertips so you feel. The idea with Feldenkrais work is it's neurological. You feel the skin, so you're going under the armpit, stroke over your left breast, your belly, and then over to the right hip with your right fingertips, and then stroke down your right leg very lightly. And you're like, what's this doing, Annie? It's so light. Just stay with it and see. Stroke the back of your leg very lightly, because light touch wakes us up, all right? Lightly stroking, and then come back the way you came, across the belly, the left breast, then coming under the armpit, under the left arm, elbow on top, until you get to the hand again. All right, so we're creating a pathway, just like making a web. Now take a step forward with your right foot. And if you need help with balance, you can have a chair or the wall near you, but this is so great for balance. Now take your fingertips of your right hand, stroke down your fingers, back of your hand, back of the forearm, around the elbow, bend your knees slightly, come under the armpit, feeling. It's really great if you can close your eyes. It's more difficult, but feel your left breast, and then come around to the belly, right hip, down the thigh, down the leg, bend your knees, round your back, down to your feet, come up the backs of your leg, the butt a little bit, and then around sideways now across the belly, across to the left chest, under the armpit, to the elbow, forearm, back to the hand. All right? One more time. This time take a step forward with your left foot, so that's in front. And continue now. Stroke with the right hand over the left, over the elbow, under to the armpit, from the armpit over the breast, the left breast, and then across down to the right hip, down the right leg, down over the knee, to the foot, and then coming up the back of the leg, and then coming up to the right hip, and then in the front again to the belly, the left chest, under the armpit, under the elbow, and coming up over the forearm onto the left hand with your right fingertips. Okay, and then take both feet together, slowly take your hands down now, and just turn a little bit. See how it is to turn left and right. Does it feel bigger on the left side, perhaps? Yeah, and you could walk and see what it's like, having one side being connected in this interesting way. And then let's come back again, put your feet together, not touching together, but underneath you so that they're under your hips, and rub, get your hands nice and warm. Take that right hand over the right eye, so the palm is touching around the eye, not pressing on the eye, but around the eye. This is called palming. And then we're going to take the left fingertips and stroke on the backs of the fingers of the right hand. You can close your eyes as you do this, and then stroking down the hand, down the wrist, forearm, elbow, underneath the armpit, over the breast, the right breast, and then across to the left hip, and down the left leg, down past the knee. Bend your knees, touch your feet, just your left foot coming up the back of your leg, and then over the left front of your hip, and then across the belly onto the right breast, underneath the right armpit, elbow, forearm, wrist, and then back to the hand. Now take your left foot forward just a little bit, bend your knees a little, and then continue with that left hand stroking down that right hand, forearm, elbow, coming lightly with the fingertips, and sometimes I even lift my elbow to come under the armpit, breast, and coming across to the left hip, down the left thigh, knee. Bend your knees as you go down to your feet, and then coming up that left leg to the left hip in the front, around across the belly to the breast, then coming underneath the right armpit, under the right arm, elbow, on top of the forearm, back to the hand again. Take another step forward now with your right foot and continue to stroke with the left hand down the right hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, underneath the right arm into the right armpit, the right breast, across to the left hip, down the left leg behind now. That's behind you, into the ankle and maybe the top of your feet, and then a back behind the left leg, and then wrapping around the front, the belly, breast, coming under the armpit, coming under the arm, elbow, onto the forearm, and now your left hand is on top of the right hand, and take your hands down now and feel your peripheral vision. You can wiggle your fingers on either side. Feel the balance on your feet. Do you feel a little lighter on your feet? Walk around and feel the difference in your balance. So this lesson is so wonderful for walking with secure balance, with light balance, and I hope that you can use it and try out my whole spider series. I have the whole series on Patreon. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and I appreciate your comments. So I'll see you next time. Take care.